Hey.
Hunter Gaming going to the game this weekend. Hope to see Steeler Nation out there. Hashtag hire Canada. Hashtag here we go. And hashtag sabotage22.
Hey, so is it any coincidence that the report came out that Matt Canada was going to have a more hands-on role with Kenny, a bigger prominent role in the offense? I saw everybody freak out when that report came out. Everybody lost their mind when that report came out. But it was odd because this was actually the best that the offense has looked in a while, man. And Kenny looked good. Like, it was just across the board.
Yeah.
I'm like, could there have been any type of coincidence with that? Or does that not count? I'm just wondering.
So I have two thoughts on this. One,
Because you can't say that he wasn't involved and that he wasn't specifically going to be more involved with Kenny, because those reports came out prior to the game. So we can't lie. We can't say that didn't happen or that was a correction because after the game. No. They said that ahead. They called their shot. They pointed up and was like,
yeah,
all right, we letting
offense
you
is gonna
know
be better.
offense going to be better. They let us all know that.
And this one's on Canada. This one's
all
on
right.
Canada and Kenny.
Because if Kenny would have looked bad out there, I'm sure if that pick six would have happened to Marcus Peters, they would have been calling for Kenny and Matt Canada saying, you see this right here? Y'all talk about he's more involved with Kenny. This is what happens when he's with Kenny. Look at the offense right now. But offense look good at us. I'm trying to see what's up. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. That's all, how that works.
I think the first thought is, why does there need to be a promotion here for Canada and Kenny to meet on a more frequent basis? Why wasn't that going on more?
Because as the coordinator, you're not as hands-on. Think of like management, you know what I mean?
I did hear that.
Yeah, that's
Someone
what it's like,
explained it
bro.
where
Yeah.
Kenny's probably more close to the QB
To the QB coach, yeah. So like for us, like you'd be more close to like your position coach than the D coordinator, and then D coordinator, you're closer to him than head coach because head guy's like really far away.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's fine then. Again, question was just like, why wasn't this the case previously?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that should be the case. But my other thought was, is this Tomlin taking a more hands-off approach in the offense? Because I swear
Last
to God,
year that wasn't the case.
I swear to God, any interview you want to listen to about
Okay.
him in the offense, Tomlin's role in the offense,
He's been very
over the last
hands-on.
like 9-10 months, he does say he's very hands-on.
Hands-on. Yep.
So I wonder if he said maybe it would be better for me to take a back seat and let Canada and Kenny run the show.
Trust Canada. Let me trust Canada. Let me trust him.
And I'll tell you what, the offense looked good. I actually think Canada took some of my advice throughout the week. We got back to running the ball 2022 style, and we spread it out a little bit more and let Kenny cook in situations, let him get the ball quick.
And Kenny,
I liked it.
And Kenny made the throws.
He did? Yeah, I liked it.
Think about he missed the crosser last week, right? Calvin Austin. He hits the crosser this week, George Pickens. Turns of the mesh concept, taking it up. You like, bro, it's beautiful. Yeah.
It's just
Like, them little things.
Yeah, it was just opposite side of the field.
That's
Yeah.
it. But it's like stuff that we know was in there. It's like now we actually got a chance to see it. But I was really impressed though, man, that they put that statement out ahead of the game. I was like, bro, y'all playing with fire. Like, y'all know I can't defend this now. If you say that and then he go look like that, like, no. But it worked out. So salute them all. Salute them. Because, yeah.
It felt like we got rid of a lot of the gimmicky college lateral stuff that we saw in the first two games.
It felt
And I
real
was happy with that.
downfield. It felt real pro style. Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, the leaders in, the sports betting world. Safe, secure, reliable, all that awesome stuff. And on top of that, we got promo codes. When it's your first time rocking with DraftKings, you're going to need to download the app, and you're going to need to make that first deposit bonus, right? That first deposit. But whenever you do said thing, make sure it's at least $5. But more importantly, make sure you use the promo code MOATS so that way you can receive up to $200 in free bets. It's a dope concept, okay? Don't want to miss out on that. But we also understand, Deke, that people struggle with this thing called gambling. This thing called sports betting. Sometimes you can have a little bit too much fun. You get lost in the sauce. And when you get lost in the sauce, sometimes you need, some help. Sometimes you or someone has a gambling problem. They might got some crisis counseling or maybe even be in need of referral services. Those located in New York have a specific number to text. But for everybody else, that number to call is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER.